Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from August 7th to the 13th, and I'm using this PinkPlannerShop kit called Beach along with this matte foil bundle from SPC that I got as a rack, as well as this single sheet of hollow half boxes and fancy labels that was also a freebie at some point. So I'm pretty excited to finally get to use some of this stuff because I definitely don't reach or I don't know. I'm not into like matte foil bundles. I don't really do foil a lot. However, I've been doing quite a bit lately, which is sort of fun. However, I should warn you before we get too far into this video that this is more like 60% of a plan with me because I lost all my footage from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I have no idea what happened because I have the first few seconds of the clip and then the clip just ends, and I really don't know what happened. I was trying so hard not to have any issues this week because in my shark plan with me, I lost a chunk of footage because I was distracted by talking to my grandmother on the phone, and so yeah, I was just trying really hard not to lose any footage. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I had been on such a roll. Like I used to lose footage all the time. I would always forget to press record, but I want to say like all of 2023 I've been pretty good and I'm just dropping the ball. I don't know what it is. So yeah, unfortunately that is missing, but I still wanted to post this just because I don't want to miss a week, and I already filmed it and I think it turned out kind of cute. So here we are. I do really like how this turned out, specifically because I was a little nervous about this kit. I keep telling myself I'll stop doing this and then I keep doing it, but I exclusively purchased this kit because of how much I loved the full boxes. I thought they were so beautiful, but I really didn't like the patterns that came with this kit. Like all of the patterned half boxes and washi and everything, I wasn't that into. It was just a little too like dark and saturated compared to these really pretty pastel watercolor boxes. So adding this white foil bundle worked out really well for me. Maybe it's a little too muted for you, but I really liked it. And normally I wouldn't choose hollow foil for this kit, but it's what I had and I think it's pretty, so I'm happy with it. You'll also see that I use some hollow foil overlays, and those, I honestly can't remember the shop. I purchased all of these rolls of overlays when I was still like really into foil, and then like, I don't know, a couple weeks or a month or so later, I had like just a complete mental existential breakdown and like deleted all my planner videos and like stopped planning altogether. Like even off camera, I didn't touch a planner for a while. I was just like, I know I'm not in a great place now. Like we all know that, especially if you follow me on Instagram. But like at the time I was in like a real bad place. So yeah. Anyway, all of that to say, I don't know where the overlays are from, but I'm sure you guys know better than I do. But yeah, I guess I don't really have much to say about this week. It's same old with me. I worked, I hate my job, I was tired, I was sad, and yeah, I don't know. So let's just get into it because obviously I'm going to catch up with myself pretty quickly once we hit Thursday. So starting off with Monday, the first thing I marked was that I was dying, and I used this little Once More with Love munchkin to mark that. Of course, I was dying because not only do I never sleep on Sundays, but I was also at a concert and didn't get home until after 1, and then still had to like shower and everything before bed. So it was a very late night. And then before work, when I go in the office, I get up at like 6:30. So I was struggling for sure. I also decided to walk to work for a couple reasons. One, I'm trying to be more active. I'm trying to exercise more. And also two, a big one is I've never taken the bus from my apartment. I've only taken it from Joe's place. And I'm not going to lie. That's a lie. I've taken the bus once from my apartment, and it was a very stressful experience. And it was not on the way to work. It was like for something else where I could be late. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to depend on the bus. So I've just been too like nervous to take the bus from my place. So anyway, I walked. Jesus, so long-winded. Anyway, I was obviously in office this day, hence the walking, and just 3 munchkins back to back to back. And then I marked with just a little icon from the foil bundle that Joe picked me up. I was just too tired to walk to his place. There was just absolutely no way it was going to happen. So he came and picked me up. We watched Ted Lasso, and I marked that with an SPC soccer ball. And then I believe this little ice cream sticker is from Piper Paper Co. I think they are a printable shop now. I haven't checked it out just because I'm not really in the market for icons right now, but I really hope that their little mini icons are available as printables, because these are just the perfect size for when you want to shove everything on your planner spread, but you don't have the space. They're perfect. Anyway, I marked that I pigged out, and I don't know, like, it's no secret I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't know, I just keep gaining, and it's like pissing me off. So looking at this makes me mad, because I really try to not overeat Monday through Friday, but I mean, I try every day, but yeah, we just ate so many snacks while we were watching TV. It was disgusting. And then the final thing for Monday was just that it was another late night. I did not go to bed early. So yeah, I really owe a lot. I'm in a lot of sleep debt, let's just say. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked with another foiled icon, just some SPC foil. I don't know. It's, yeah, like from a million years ago. I marked that I just took care of the cats first thing in the morning. And then with another Once More with Love munchkin, I marked that I worked. With an SPC like variety sheet piece of functional deco, I marked that I walked to UPS on my break. Yes, I do a lot of returns because I don't keep shit if I don't like it. So yeah, had to return something else. What was it? I don't know. I got something from Amazon and it was like terrible, so I returned it. Oh, I think it was bras. I've been bra shopping for months now, and it's really breaking my spirit. Let me tell you, it's not fun. Nothing fits, and I hate everything. So definitely returned that. And then Joe and I went to see Talk to Me, and I very much enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be a little scarier, just based on some of the reviews, but it was very enjoyable, very freaky. Really liked it. Can't wait for the sequel. Joe had free popcorn for his birthday, so we got that, but I didn't overeat this day. Even with the popcorn, I just barely ate any of it. I just wanted a little taste. And yeah, so this was a much better day than Monday, despite the large movie popcorn that we got. And then on the way back, we wanted to stop at ShopRite because we needed to get a couple things, and every single one on the app, like we tried to go to Acme and ShopRite. I needed yogurt, and both stores had it on sale. Regardless, every single one that we went to, it said online and on Google Maps that they were open, and we would get there, and they've all changed their hours they close at like 9 instead of 10 or 10 instead of 11. Like nothing stayed open, but finally we found one Acme that was still staying open until 11, and I was able to get yogurt, so that's good. And yeah, so for the popcorn, I used a little pumpkin paper Coterra that I have been hoarding. This was from a variety sheet, I believe, and I'm so sad that I missed the going out of business sale. I tried to get on the shop page, but I just couldn't, no matter how I typed in the name of the shop, it wasn't showing up for me. So I was really sad about that, but oh well, all good things come to an end. And yeah, just another munchkin and a Once More with Love shopping cart. And then moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked was that I forgot to set my alarm the night before, but fortunately for me, because I'm a terrible sleeper now, my body woke me up at 8:05, so I just burst out of bed and started working, and I didn't have a lot of time that I had to make up, so that was really lucky. I was very, very bloated this day, 6 months pregnant bloated, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the last time my stomach looked flat. It's really depressing me. I'm sorry if you don't want to hear. Maybe just delete my channel because, yeah, I can't help it. I just hate myself. So anyway, then I worked and just used, the clock. Sorry, I'm trying to get back in the habit of mentioning where stickers are sometimes. So yeah, bear with me. The clock is from the kit. The munchkin is obviously Once More with Love. And then the foiled icon is from the bundle. And then this is a little SPC fridge. Our fridge started making this incredibly loud humming noise, like it wasn't okay. And I opened the freezer and it was definitely coming from inside the freezer. And I looked it up and it said that it could be like ice buildup. So honestly, I just took a broom and banged on the back. And it must have been ice buildup because it works now. Everything's fine. I fixed it. Then, sorry if you can hear the sirens outside. Ooh. Then with this SPC sticker, I marked that I pulled stickers on my work break. And then after work, Joe picked me up and we went to our friend's place to have pizza. And then after pizza, all 4 of us and their dog, so 5 of us, went on a hike, which was really nice. And our friend is pregnant with twins, so yeah, we could only go so far, but she went pretty far for carrying around 2 big-ass babies in her, so that was really cool. And then when we got back, we hung out and talked just for a little bit longer at their place, and their dog took a nap on me. I felt very, very chosen, very seen. It was the highlight of my week for sure. Moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked with another munchkin was that I slept in. With another foiled icon, I marked that I paid my rent this day. Then I used just these weights from the kit and a workout script to mark my workout for the day. I also worked late this day because I was going to see my grandmother on Friday and I wanted to get out of work a little bit early the next day. So I asked my boss, and she said yes. So I ended up working until like 6. I worked from like 8 a.m. till 6:30 at night. It was a lot. And I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji to mark that. Another Once More with Love sticker. I marked that I had a huge bug bite on my face. I thought it was a massive zit, but it was very itchy and never developed like a whitehead. And also like it would sort of fade and then come back after I like accidentally touched it or washed my face. So it was definitely a bug bite and it was like just smack dab in the center of my cheek. I was not happy about it. And then the final thing for Thursday, I attempted to record some Sims 4 gameplay. It didn't go great. My computer was being weird because I have like screen recording software built into my computer and it just wasn't working for some reason. I've never had that issue before. So yeah, but either way, it was still fun and I just did it for like half an hour. I didn't really have that much time. Moving on to Friday, the first thing I marked was work and just used another sticker from the kit. Then I just prepped on my break for leaving. Like I put on like the bare minimum of makeup, basically concealer, mascara, got dressed, and then packed up everything I needed to bring with me on the way to see my grandmother. And I did the litter for the cats, like just got everything ready because I wanted to leave the absolute second I got off work. And this is from the Coffee Monsters Co. It's from their like old school Walmart sheet. So that's where the little notepad and pencil comes from. Then this Once More with Love clock, I marked that I left at like 2 p.m. on the dot. I logged off and ran out the door and then just hit so much traffic because it really doesn't matter what time you leave. If you're leaving on a Friday, you're gonna hit traffic. So I hit a ton of traffic. This is a random icon. I don't know where I got it from. I just hoarded it and it doesn't even really match, but I used it anyway just to mark the traffic. And I did listen to my audiobook on the ride, which was lovely. I love that. And then I picked up my grandmother and we went to Target and I had to get a bunch of travel size items for my stupid work trip. And this little purse and credit card sticker is just from the kit. This like porridge looking sticker is from Sticky Perks, but I used it as broccoli cheddar soup because my grandmother and I went to Panera and I honestly didn't want anything from there. So I just got a cup of soup with a piece of bread and it was honestly delicious. So yeah, that worked out. And then the final thing I marked for Friday was after I dropped my grandmother off, I stopped at a Dollar Tree and it was pretty nice. They were pretty well stocked. So I got a few things from there and I ended up going to Joe's house. And then I think we like watched TV about it. He was like out playing tennis until like 10 p.m. at night. and went to Applebee's and stuff. So I think we watched like one episode of something and went to bed, but obviously I didn't mark any of that, just sharing. Then moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked was that I was very, very tired. Oh, and the Dollar Tree bag, by the way, is also Sticky Perks, I believe. Then with an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co., I marked that I was tired because yet again, I stayed up way too late. And we were woken up by really loud construction next door. So I marked just loud workers with this Shut Up Munchkin from Once More with Love. This car, oh my gosh, I always get all of these shops mixed up, but I want to say it's from an Apple Blossom Prints Co. variety sheet, this blue car. And I had to get up at 9:30 to move my car because I was parked in a 2-hour spot. There was absolutely no parking by the time I got back to Joe's. It was very late. So, it was the only spot available within like a safe walking distance. So I had to do it. Then with these balloons that I've just had left over again from a random kit at some point in my planning history, I marked that we went to a baby shower. It was actually the baby shower for our friends who we had gone on a hike with earlier in the week. We went to their baby shower, and the baby shower was actually in Kensington, which was so scary. And the whole time we were like, maybe it's in like the part of Kensington that's up and coming and not scary. No, it was like in the heart of Kensington, but the venue was gorgeous. It's like, it was just like scary, and then you walk inside and it was like this really cool, hip, like old warehouse that got turned into like an event space. It was very cool, but shocking. Never thought anybody would host a baby shower in Kensington. Then after the baby shower, I took a nap, and when I woke up from my nap, I had a complete meltdown because I was just overstimulated and regretted having said yes to more plans. When I realized I wasn't going to get a single night to just hang out with Joe and watch TV and just like sit and chill, I just got really upset. But it ended up being okay. I was being dramatic, hence the dramatic Once More with Love Munchkin. And this pillow is also from a random kit. I love saving icons from kits. So yeah, I couldn't tell you where that's from. We ended up stopping at ShopRite because watermelons were on sale for $2.99 and it's our favorite fruit. So we had to, and I used a grocery store icon from the bundle to mark that. Then with this foiled fork and knife from SPC, I marked that we went to a barbecue, and I was also freaking out that we were getting there so late, but they hadn't even put the food on the barbecue yet. Like, we didn't eat until 9:30 this night, so I had nothing to worry about. And then the final thing I marked on Saturday with this little munchkin head was that there was some really juicy gossip spilled at this barbecue, so that was pretty exciting, and I'm glad we went, even though it was a lot for me. And then finally, moving on to Sunday, the first thing I marked with a Once More with Love tired insomnia head with a cat, I marked that I slept until 1 p.m., which I hate doing on Sundays, but it was much needed after this week. I didn't get a full 7 hours even any night this week, so I was just not functioning. I then went home to prep for work, make my lunch, get my outfit, get my computer, all that. And then I went for a run. Again, the little recycled bag is from the same variety sheet as the car from Saturday, and then obviously foil bundle. Then with this shop has changed their names a few times, so I'm not sure what they are now, but it's like Olive Studio or something like that. That's what this little olive is from, and I decided to have, I made myself a little cocktail. I just had one because I don't know, I didn't want to be stressing about Monday, and I wanted to pretend like it was still the weekend, so I just had a little beverage, and then I believe we went for a walk, but I didn't have space to mark that. So then just with this foiled TV from the bundle, I marked that we watched The Challenge USA. It was finally back. I was very excited. Even though the USA is my least favorite branch of The Challenge, it's still The Challenge. Then we watched the Ted Lasso finale. Oh my God. I can't believe it's over. So sad. I will definitely be rewatching this show. The fact that it's only 3 seasons makes it so easy to rewatch. And then this soccer emoji is Coffee Monsters Co. And then the final thing with another munchkin. It's so stupid, but basically I looked at myself in the mirror and I was so disgusted that I burst into tears. And then I was up all night because I was anxious about work the next day. So anyway, that is everything for this week. I keep thinking that I should maybe take a break from planning until my life gets a little bit happier and I'm not so down on myself, but I just don't see that happening, at least not for at least not till the end of this year. So I don't know. I'll still keep going. So I hope you guys aren't too sick of me whining and complaining, because that's what it's going to be for a while. But anyway, if you stayed all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. Again, I'm so sorry about the missing footage, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.